Yeah. Drew got in there. Drew got, he got a chance to get. I think he got in there pretty early. Robbie put him in there pretty early on the hold, maybe second quarter or so, because he had been wanting to get him in there, and so he got to hold and did a good job there, and then he had an opportunity. I think he had one catch and did a good job, so it was fun. Will had a nice game. Obviously, he messed that punt return up. He just tried to do too much, and he don't hardly ever drop a ball. That's why he's back there, and that's a classic example of just trying to do too much. And that's a definite fair catch situation right there, unless it's just a bad, terrible punt. And so he'll learn from that. But he came back and handled one, and I thought it should have been a penalty probably on the fair catch, and then had a couple catches too. So it was a good productive day. But yeah, I was happy for Drew. He redshirted last year, and see him get an opportunity to get in there, it was fun. And several guys. We got a lot of Carter Grooms got an opportunity, and Will Brown, and those guys are good players. Just don't get a lot of opportunity, but it's good to see them take advantage of it when it comes.
The personal foul with DK, is
that
a teachable moment with DK, the personal foul?
Yeah, I mean that's just unacceptable. And it's you got to walk away from that. And it doesn't matter, what the other guy's doing. I'm not worried about the other guy. I'm just worried about our guy. And so definitely, that was a costly penalty and avoidable. Again, emotions are high, but you just gotta walk away. And it's definitely a teachable opportunity for him.
Of the 109 players you guys dressed, were any of the guys you had to pull off the bench to send them inside to get dressed to play?
Well, we played 111, so not 109.
We played 111. And were you like in street clothes?
Oh, no. Everybody was dressed. Only guys that couldn't play, we got a few ineligible guys on the roster, and then a couple of hurt guys. Blake Vincent was out, and of course we held Ross, and that's really about it. I think we got most everybody else in there. We even put Herb Street. We even put Herb Street, Jake, who plays corner. We threw him out there at wideout because we weren't going to get back on defense. So he's the two-way Herb Street. So it was he's running out there, and they were all like, "What are you doing coming in here?" It was funny. It was like just go out there and be a wideout. You'll be all right. It was good.
What does it say about your program where you have a guy like Trevor Lawrence who only plays 3 offensive series, but then is so so good on the sidelines to support his teammates and not get after not get a lot of numbers and stuff?
Well, I mean, again, that's just who we are. We want to beat the opponent, but we don't want to embarrass anybody. I mean, that's not the objective. Obviously, we could have scored 100 points if we leave Trevor Lawrence out there, and he could have had all kind of stats and could be written up for the Heisman this week. But we ain't interested in that. We're just interested in winning the game and trying to win with class and not get anybody hurt and those type of things. Grow our team. So I thought he did a great job again right out of the gate. Nice couple plays and nice couple drives, and so it was good to be able to get him out. And I don't think he touched the ground all night, and that was good with me.
Did you get to spend time with Will Healy this week?
Well, we talked on the phone and text back and forth, and it was good to get a chance to really finally meet him and talk to him, and got a chance to meet his wife. Kath came out and met his wife and his little boy Eli. So it's a great family. I told him after the game, just stay the course. He's on the right track. They're going to get it going there. He's about the right things, and a class guy. I think again one of the bright young coaches in this business that's got a bright future.
Anything new on Vincent's knee?
No, his I don't know what they actually call it, but it just his kneecap popped out in practice. So they got to decide. It'll probably be this week sometime. Probably decide if they can just brace it and he can play with it, or if it's something that he's gonna have to have surgery. I don't know. So still kind of up in the air on him.
Matt Oliver showed his mean streak again tonight, taking that safety down into the end zone and burying him. Talk about Matt and what he brings to this team.
Yeah, Matt's he's what you're looking for in an offensive line. He's a great player. I'm super glad we got a lot of those guys that you're seeing play a little bit, you know, because I mean you're going to lose. It's nice to know when you lose John Simpson, you got a guy like Bockhorse that's going to be stepping in there ready to go next year with a lot of experience. And the same thing with Cade Stewart, and the same thing with Chandler, and the same thing with Blake. You know, Blake's a talented player for us. So we got a good group, and Putnam. You know, Putnam, he got a lot of experience tonight. He's a guy that'll get some experience all throughout the year. So again, you're losing some really good guys, and to know that you got a bunch of guys like that that'll be able to plug in there with Carmen, Jordan McFadden. It'll be a good group next year. You know, we're gonna lose 4 really good players, but we'll have a really good group ready to go, and then a good signing class coming in.
What do you think of Lynn Jay sort of jumping over the top like that? Coach Elliott was saying it's kind of a lost art.
I think he's been dreaming of doing that for a while. It's just been about when he could get the opportunity to do it, and that was one of those where I think he knew he was going to get the ball, and you know, he looked like he had trampolines in his shoes. I mean, he just boing, shot up the air, but he was excited. He's a ball of energy and very competitive, and it was a great play. That's all I can say. I mean, I used to see that all the time. You know, back in the day, you'd see Bo Jackson over the top and Herschel Walker and all those guys. You know, they used to be Major Ogilvy and Tony Nathan back in the day. They'd jump over those piles, and you know, and they you got away from that over the years. So Lynn Jay bringing it back.
Did you ever
Old school.
Did you ever think you'd be a part of the movie?
Did I ever think I'd be a part of a movie? Not necessarily. I mean, I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, who's going to play me in the movie. I've had that question many times, but me personally in a movie, not really. But like the lady asked me tonight, she's like, she asked me that question, did you ever? And I'm like, well, she said, are you sad you're not in the movie or something like that? I'm like, we're in the movie. We're standing right here. I'm here. You're here. They're making a movie. We're here. We're a part of it. So that was kind of neat. I actually stood there for a second when I was walking off at halftime and just kind of watched them come down the hill. It was wild. I assume it went well at run plays and stuff on the field.
It's not like regular plays. It's like they have it set up mid-play.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
They put them in a position and put them in pause, and then they would drop a flag and let them play out.
Oh, okay,
The funny
okay.
part was watching the Ray swap places.
Huh.
They would, like, the one guy would make a tackle, and the real Ray would go jump in. And
Our Ray?
No,
Like the real Ray?
The actor Ray, then they had a double for him.
Oh, okay. You know, Corey Crawford was one of the players.
Oh, wow.
You remember Corey Crawford?
Yeah.
Yeah, he popped up at practice the other day. I'm like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm in the movie. So that was pretty cool. So he was one of them. Yeah, pretty neat. That was pretty neat.
We were wondering when you would have subbed in the fake Ray.
Yeah, it was great.
Coach, now I'm curious, who would you want to play you in a movie?
Oh, that's easy. Matthew McConaughey. I've said that many times. I've said that many times. He might be a little busy. He's a Longhorn. So he'd be my top choice for sure. Tom Cruise is too short. All right, guys. Thank you all.